Achievements. If you are setting out to achieve something, first, how badly do you want it? Because if you want it badly, you will go after it and most likely be able to achieve that goal. If you don't want it bad enough, or you don't consistently keep it in your mind that it's something that you want, it tends to go onto the back burner. And that is where you find stagnation. But we're talking about achievements. So how can you help yourself keep accountable and achieve your goals? One is affirming what it is that you want. Find out what it is that you want and continue to keep it maybe on a vision board, in a book, in your mind. It has to be something that is ever relevant so that you can consciously make steps towards getting to that goal. Second, again, is realizing how badly you want it. Find the passion. Action without passion is just very mundane. And things that are mundane do not tend to hold people's attention, just naturally. So try your best to stay passionate about what your achievements are. If you want abs by summer, you can get them. Simply put, it is really just about what you're willing to put into it. Stay passionate about it. Be excited. Yeah, I want to look sexy at the pool. Yeah, I want to look cut. What is wrong with that? If you want to look cut, you want to look sexy by the pool, you can get there. And all you have to do is just find out what it is that's keeping you passionate and use that as the fuel to your fire. Next is having a plan. In most cases, having a plan is effective. Fail to plan and you plan to fail. I know. How much of a cliche is it to say that? But it's true. Especially in the case of physique or even getting a new apartment or a house. Anything like that. Having a plan is crucial so that you're able to tick off points along the way. So you're not just looking at the end point wondering, how am I going to get there? It's much better to be able to break down your goals and achievements into smaller portions. You want to lose 10 pounds, or maybe you want to lose 3 inches off of your waist. Find a way to really just quantify that. So measure your waist every week. If it's buying a house and you're looking for a certain down payment, make sure you're putting in a certain amount so that by this date you have this much money. And always look back at it. Give yourself a pat on the back for getting to those little check marks, because each one of those small achievements and victories is ultimately going to get you to that goal. So staying passionate, staying aware, keeping the big picture in mind, but breaking it down into digestible pieces. Always remember also that celebrating an achievement is totally necessary. It is so easy to take achievements for granted, and possibly by not having a moment of celebratory action, even if it's something small like just calling your friend and telling them, or taking a picture, or posting a status on Facebook, whatever it is that is celebratory to you, have that moment and cherish it. Really just soak it all in so that the next goal that comes up, or maybe the next part of the goal, you look forward to that feeling again and you realize, hey, I have made it far. Because it's so easy to just be very self-critical or maybe over-critical of looking at where you need to go and not realizing how far you've come. Whether it's the little achievements that make up to the larger sum or the larger sum itself. Be happy for yourself. Be appreciative of that effort that you were able to muster into actually making these achievements something tangible and real. Gratitude is a huge part of it too. Being thankful about things that you have accomplished, things that you've achieved, things that you have been given assistance with, realizing how fortunate you are to have the self-ability and the help of others and even just circumstance that caused everything to fall into place the way it did is so important. Maybe even just keep a gratitude journal. So that way you're never endlessly grasping at all of these goals that may feel like grasping at straws and feeling no sense of satisfaction afterwards. Once you finish one big goal, it's always good, especially in terms of health and fitness too, to set another goal. It's not like maybe a 12-week program that some people will buy into, which is fine, where you complete 12 weeks of a program and all of a sudden, okay, I'm done. No, you finish the 12-week program. Does that mean that your body is done? Your body is ever changing and ever needing maintenance. It is far more complex than a car, and there's always more to learn. Once you've broken down the small things like how to move properly, how to manage your diet, and on an overall scheme, then you can get more specific. Okay, now I want a bigger muscle group X, whatever the muscle group is, or I want to trim down on my body fat percentage. I want to feel more energetic. What am I eating or what am I doing throughout the day that's making me feel less energetic? It's always good to look forward into the future and keep creating the big picture. Make the big picture more and more into a masterpiece every time. You might start off with a stick figure, then maybe you start adding details to the face. Maybe you give it more of a body, and then clothing, and then an environment. Those are how goals are achieved, and how individual goals become an overall achievement, and how you can manifest abundance for yourself in terms of health, fitness, lifestyle, relationships, whatever it is. Always, always, always keep those points in mind. Always have a big picture, and always have digestible chunks. Have passion, act with passion, always. Celebrate what you have achieved, and stay hungry for the future.